Very good morning to one and all present over here. Today we are here for the session on importance of technology in insurance industry. For that, we have a special guest with us, Mr. Rajesh Kumar Sinha, sir. I welcome you, sir, to our session today from BIMTech and our whole insurance business management batch. Myself, Nishant Kumar Parmar, and I am an executive member of Club Invest. So, INMOS basically stands for Insurance Movers and Shakers, and the sole motive for our club is to spread the awareness about the insurance by conducting various different sorts of activities. And this leadership talk series is a part of the same. Thank you so much, sir, for joining here today with us. And our mentor for the club in MOS is Mr. Manoj Kumar Pandey, sir, and he is also here joined today with us. So, welcome to you, sir, also. Now, let me introduce to all of you to our chief guest, Mr. Rajesh Kumar Sinha. He is a practice lead of PNC and insurance platform consulting at Capgemini Invent. Before this, he was a product manager and functional consultant at Accenture Inc. He has a professional career in the corporate world for more than 18 years. We all are very grateful to have you here with us today, sir. Now, without spending any further delay, let's straight away get started with the session. So the stage is all yours, sir. Please get started.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Some of you it's very like after 20 years I'm getting connected to BIMTech, so it's really like it's a meaningful conversation I was looking for. And I was working with Manoj sir for some time, talking some other aspect of insurance as well. So and somebody reached out to me. I think Nishant, you reached out to me, and all of a sudden that the topic came to me, and thankfully that I didn't created any slide from my by myself. Some of the attendees from this group, they developed these slides, and they have also joined us in the session as well. So I will look forward for more collaboration. It's it's a 20 years almost like for me investing time into the insurance. Primarily, like I work in property and casualty most of the time. So 2002 to 2003, like, and then I went to Bajaj Allianz at Pune office, and I started my journey as an underwriter and also the claims assessor for almost 3.5 years. And then I joined the IT organization. CSC, now it's called DXC. So I joined as a business analyst, and then after that Accenture, and then I traveled to onshore for almost 8 to 9 years. And I was there in North America for some of the PNC client through Accenture only. And then during the lockdown time, I came back, and then there was a change in the organization. So I am with Capgemini for last 1 year, handling all those business consulting part. And it's a very wide organization, and consulting is not an easy job. It's a very engaging, at the same time it's a very rewarding job as well. So some of you already experiencing these things. Considering looking at the whole the attendees right now, I think most of you are starting your journey so far. So you are still learning the insurance. So I don't want to drain you to the tough topics. Rather, like I want to talk more about what is what you know and how your knowledge is getting embedded into the insurance world. So that is like it's a very like intuitive kind of discussions we will do. Let me share my screen and just confirm like if you can see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so you don't need to make any notes. I will share this as share this a PDF version to all of you. So I would try to be more if you have any questions, stop me. I don't want to park questions at the last, but yeah, treat this is a knowledge exchange rather than like I am talking and then you are listening. So have some questions, and some of my team also, they have joined this broadcast or session, so they can also answer. Some of my team members, they are pass out from this college also, and some of them from NIA, some of them are from other top BA schools as well. So, and they have some a 2 years 3 years old, somebody is a 13 14 years old, so it's a mix of people, they have also joined. So you will see a lot of traction out of this. So this is the topic like I was being given, that how technology in insurance is helping the industry. So um, now you tell me, out of this group of people, those who have joined, 53 people I can see in the board, how many of you don't use any smart devices? Just tell me, like any one of them you don't have any smart devices. So yeah, so when I was in the college, then we were having only a Nokia 3310 phone, and we are using like a loaned phone, like somebody having those phone, and we are using that, right? So the things has changed in the last 20 years. If you guys start seeing the journey of last 10 years, you will find that it's a huge transformation from technology to a mindset also, because all of you wants everything on a piece of, you must have seen a aqua insurance, right? The people hit that car, and then you get out of the car and start looking at, and the claim settled. So Rao, this is the speed what you want, right? You don't want to walk to the insurance organization and tell them that, hey, I want an insurance policy. Rather, like, you want something on the app, and then you want that policy to be issued through the applications only, right? So this is the change of the behavior of the buyers and the users. So this is very, very important to understand what the user wants, and that how this industry is also changing. uh, till 2014, I remember in my head that till 2014 nobody was talking about the digital capabilities at large, and then all of a sudden after that everything start taking shape. So it becomes like everything in becomes like a digital platform. You get a lot of applications. People start talking about automations or artificial intelligence, or people start talking about how the big, like, pre-built platforms of insurance software solutions should come into the picture, that helps to streamline the whole process, the whole journey of a customer. So last, I think in 1 decade, I have witnessed in being in the IT industry on the, and also understanding the insurance organizations in North America or other part of the world also, that there is a huge lot of investments are going on, and that is not a compulsion, that is a need of the hour, because insurance organization, they have a lot of legacy applications and they are struggling with those things. So that's why they need to invest. And who are the users? People like you who are 20 years or 21 years old, right? You guys are always that, hey, whatever I use, I want to pay for it. So pay as you go, or my driving history is good, give me that kind of premium, customized premium, personalized experience. So all of those you guys ask, and that is how insurance company listen to you, and then they develop the product like that. So uh, so we are going to talk more about, let me just mute this. Okay, I don't know how to get rid of this. There is a right side is coming. Okay, now it's fine. Still you can see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can.
Okay, okay. So today, like, we will not, I will not drain you down to this topic. Rather, like, I will stay to pretty focused topics like how this insurance market is. So first of all, like, why we need a change? Because there is a demand, right? And what is the demand looks like? So if you start looking at the insurance market, like, it's still like an underpenetrated market. There are a lot of opportunities, a lot of new products you can implement. And you look at from traditional life insurance policy to where we are now, we are even writing a lot of new niche products like crop insurance, or we talk about more about nat cats, or we talk about geographical locations, right? So that is, the market is changing, and there are a lot of metaverse you can hear about the digital twins. Now you are hearing about chat gpt, how it's going to help. So these are the market, like, every time they are introducing something. So you will see that the market is responding to the digital insurance needs, that there is a technology also, like how it's enabling to the market. And then we will see the journey, all three of them, and then we'll have some question answers. So this is the global market. So global insurance, like, you will see that it's still like it's going in a pretty fast pace. uh, Challenges what insurance companies, they are facing that the customers are asking for their more and more custom built products. They don't want to spend huge lot of like time on the application, and they are saying that I need something on a like quick 2 minutes. Give me 60 seconds, and I'm there for you to get the policy. So if you look at some carriers in last 5 6 years, like Lemonade or Digit Insurance, you will see that difference, that how they are in how they're building their platform, and how fast, how accurately they are quoting, and they're profitable business. Even Digit, they have in the top 10 carriers right now. So uh, the change are like the users, they're asking more digital experience, and that driving to that change. The cost is sharply increased. You look at the inflation also, and the way most of you are already reading through that, what is the combined ratio or underwriting profitable ratio, all of you are or you'll read in some time that the insurance company, they work on law of large numbers, right? So that is like the more they invest, the more they get and the risk is getting diverted. uh, what is happening in last 2 3 years, that most of them are incurring huge loss, like they have losses because of the COVID and other certain geographical region, like some uncertainty in the European region also, right? So their margins are getting dropped. So their underwriting profitable ratio, like they are earning 100 rupees and they are spending almost 98 rupees to manage the risk. So they have only very small thin portion to earn. Even sometimes they even pay more, like out of rupees 100 earning, they are spending 105 rupees, right? So 5 rupees is the loss, but they're investing in the market, right? So through the investment, they are making like, say, like investing of 100 rupees, they are making 120 rupees out of it. So that's they are able to sustain in the business. So this costing and the underwriting demands are increasing. um, Risk evaluation also, as I said, that the risk is pretty uncertain, and even in the COVID situations, they they're not able to forecast the risk accurately. There are a lot of natcat the catastrophic losses being happen. So these are the few challenges. Also, they struggle with their legacy applications, and the customer journey is not that great. Somebody still, they want to have some the pre-configured platform solutions. This is on a nutshell, this is how the industry is all about. And uh, the insurance company, they heavily spend money into underwriting. So underwriting is one area where you can automate most of the business rules, right? Or product rules. So that automation in underwriting, I have seen the major tier 1 tier 2 companies, they have heavily invested into the automations, and they want each and every line of businesses, apart from the specialty line, it goes through the straight through process. So that's how the technology is helping them. Those rules, like underwriting, they're looking with their eyes, now it's all automated. So it will pass through, and it will calculate the risk, and it will make a disposition of the business. Claims also, you have seen that ACO insurance ad, right? Even you look at the Lemonade, they say that we settle the claim in less than 3 minutes, right? You talk about other areas, like policy servicing, like now you all of us want that I need an application. I will sit down at my laptop or my tablet or my mobile, and I will make the changes whatever I need to do. I don't want to interact with any third party or a carrier. Rather, like I will do it by myself. That's where the insurance company are investing to build those applications. So, and we are doing a lot of these works in our organization. So we are helping customer to understand what is more important for you, what kind of user experience will be there. So this is a kind of change with what we are seeing in the industry. So same goes with India or in any market, they are pretty much same. Okay. Now, this is the Indian market. Like, if you look at the incumbents, means that they are running their business for many years now. So, Bajaj or ICICI Lombard or Reliance, they are running this business for almost 20, 22 years. Disruptors like Digit or ACO, they are the new insurance players, but they are purely built on the operational efficiency, right? They are automating a lot of things. They are building the product on the go. They are deploying everything on a cloud base. They are. I'm not sure that how many of you have seen their offices, the physical offices. I always see them onto the social media, but I don't see their offices on the physical location. So this is how they are being designed. Acco is the on a same pattern. Acco, you have seen that they have their auto insurance one of the preferred partner to do the business. Digit is one of the carrier who does maximum renewals of their customers. So these are the disruptors. They are disrupting the market, and that's how these incumbents they are making change to their applications. They are trying to cope up with these disruptors also. And there are collaborators. Collaborators is basically the aggregators. You have Policy Bazaar or Practo or Vital. So Practo is a classic example where this is being treated as where you go and take an appointment for your doctor visits. And now Practo is having a tie-up with the incumbents, like the insurance organizations, and so you can get the health insurance policy from Practo through ICICI Lombard or Tata AIG. So this is the change you will see, and this is how technology, like look at the traditional market. This is what, when I started my journey in the insurance organizations, these are the incumbents were only there. There are no disruptor and no collaborators like Paytm or Policy Bazaar. Only like the brokers or corporate agents were there. So this transitions is pretty good, like, and that is also penetration is happening through this kind of marketplace. So those who are disruptors, they are bringing the technology more. Those collaborators, even they are also bringing the technology more, like Policy Bazaar. They are like, initially they started with the aggregators, but now look at them. Now they are going for a standalone insurance company now. Same thing, Cardeco. They have opened a new one, insurancedeco.com, right? So this is how things are shaping up for the Indian market. And as I talk about digital insurance, so this is a case study. What we take a deep dive into these organizations, and we look at that what exactly they are doing onto the technology. So see, if I give a 45-minute session to you, you will not understand each and everything. It will be very much, you will pay half time attention, half time you will try to massage the data. My recommendation is that it's the interest also. So being a college graduate, either there are two careers for you. One, like you go directly into that insurance organizations or any subsidiaries like brokers or reinsurance organizations. Or second is that you go to the IT industry, becoming a business consultant or business analyst or some functional architects. Right. So these are the career options like which you will prefer. Uh, but the common thing is that even insurance organizations, they are doing the same thing now. Look at Digit is nothing else than insurance organization. They are doing the tech innovations. They don't have any such like a big IT giants to support them. They are doing by themselves, right? Digit, they develop their platform, they develop their cloud strategy, they develop their agile methodology, they deploy everything to the cloud, and that's how they are running the business for last 7 years now, right? So technology is the essence for you. I think you guys should spend time, like on how the technology trends are happening these days, what kind of changes is making. It's a treat this is a course rather than a read. Spend every day 30 minutes time to understand how this is shaping up, and try to create some case studies for yourself, try to create some use cases for it, and then have some brainstorming session between each one of you. So that will help you a lot, rather than these 45-minute sessions will help to some extent, but you have to do your self studies. This is how like the team members, those who have joined this call, they're doing the same thing. They do this kind of activity each day, and they spend only time in the insurance organization. There somebody is coming straight away from the insurance organization and working in a consulting team. So it's a mindset. Okay, so first of all, you have to create that mindset, and that will help you a lot. I'm telling you, this is practical experience I'm saying. So if you spend some time in it, then it will be rewarding for you. I will just want to take you like what are those milestone or for a digital insurer. So if I want to be a digital insurer, like digital insurance, so I need to have this kind of, I have to a better technology. I have to I should have a better, like, mature technology, and there something is a evolving technology. So optimize that, how I'm optimizing my whole technology. I have a AI and machine learning, but how I'm optimizing it, that what kind of data I'm fitting to that applications. Like the more the data enrichment will be there, the better the processing will be. So in AI and machine learning, where you train your machines with a lot of you say, like in terms of auto insurance, you train your machine with a lot of pictures, right? Lot of scenarios. That becomes like you're optimizing your technology. You are doing a lot of product innovation. So digit they launched they are the first insurance company. They launched COVID care after, like, because I witnessed those. I follow this organization for last since 2016. So I have seen that they are the one who has very niche product innovations. That's why they are successful. Somebody like chatbot also, you already is nothing new nowadays. Uh, as I talk about pay as you go. So mature technology is what, like, you have these things are running for some time, and you in advanced countries, what happens, like in your vehicle, they put some smart devices, and that smart devices capture your driving behavior. So that is also becomes like that technology helps to rate the risk in a better way, to price the risk in a better way, right? You can predict that what is the behavior of this driver, and then you accordingly you say that, yeah, this is how I will put you, and pay as you go. Like somebody doesn't drive every day, so they don't charge it. They don't say that I will charge to a flat premium. Rather, like whatever you use, you just pay it. Okay, and the blockchain is also is getting mature. Is happening for last almost 15-16 years. What I am hearing about blockchain also, it's not shaping up really, in a big way. Insurance organization, they don't want to go, because the moment, like, everything is on blockchain. If you put all of your policy contracts on a blockchain, the best part is that uh, the contract could be shared in a very seamless way. The cons is that even, the insurance companies save a lot of money for the no claim reporting. So somebody, like people like me also, I had some 10,000 rupees to claim, but I didn't went and claim it, because who take the pain to do it, right? So I just sit idle, and I let it go. That kind of, like, 20% of the data shows that the 20% of the claimants, they don't claim to the insurance organization. The moment they will come to blockchain, everything is automated. So the event will trigger, and whoever on the policy, everything gets settled down automatically, and the money will reach out to the insured accounts. So no, so that's why they little hesitancy in going into the blockchain. But blockchain has their different aspects also. Like they are supporting metaverse in a big way, right? Omni-channel, these are all metaverse, digital twins. Digital twins is basically it's advanced AR, the augmented reality, and then they can. You guys should read all of those things by yourself, learning. But a little bit of insight I will give. Like Internet of Things is basically the devices what we wear, right? The smart devices, or say you put some devices in your car, or your home devices, or any, like, in a glass also, or in a body you put some devices. So that transmit the data, and that becomes like the data to look at and rate the risk accordingly. Metaverse is all about, like, you creating a user experience into the metaverse, that the people can go into the metaverse world, they can buy the policy, and that is the one medium to get into the business world. And other things are, like, pretty much explained. It's digital twins is basically like, this is also I learned today. Like, how it happens is little advanced version of AR. So you have something, say remotely, you have a factory, and then that factory, you have a simulation uh, in your, like, say, Noida. So in Noida there will be a simulation also. The way this factory will work, the same simulation will happen over here, right? So that brings like a, in the real time you can see the change, that what is happening on this premise. So that is how it works. Okay, so these are the key technology trends in insurance industry. AI, like all of you knows what is artificial intelligence. Most of you must have heard about this word, because Facebook, they have changed their name to Meta. So that is a last year, I think last to last year they have done, and they really bet heavily on it, and they are still betting on heavily on it. We are seeing a lot of tractions. Last year, the insurance organization, they keep talking about the best use case for the metaverse, and we have a very good prototype where we have captured the customer journey from entering into the premise of our insurance organization, buying behavior, and how doing the business, how insurance organization they are helping. So you will see the agent and insured journey. You will see how this guy, like the insured, is picking up the right set of coverage, how other people are helping them, and some fun activity you will see. Internet of Things, I've already talked about the smart devices, the IoT devices. This is like really, like, you will see a lot of Internet of Things. You will see these days. Even the intelligent industry, they use these devices. So say like you have a big manufacturing unit, and you don't know, like, how much my plants are being used by other people, and when to shut down and when to start the machine. So they put the device and they control the temperature, or all those, like start on and off everything through that device. So you will see that. Low code no code is also, this is something like you guys may, I don't know, like how many of you have played this Roadblocks, or there is a one game, it's Microsoft, they have the building blocks, they have the blocks, so you just drag drop and you can create the whole architecture of a house. I'm missing the name. My son used to play that. uh, Anyway, I will recall it some other time. So low code no code is also the kind of, so in while you'll read all concept of insurance, right? But when you are going to buy a insurance, you are going on an application, on a software you are going, right? So you will use some kind of UI page. You will start entering the name, as address, and so on. Low code no code is basically the whatever behind the scene on a UI, and there is a backend applications. That application is, it could be anything. It could be pre-built, like a Guidewire or Duck Creek platform, or there could be a low code no code platform like Mendix or Appian or Uncork. That kind of things could be there. So low code no code is basically, it's free form kind of technology. You can drag drop certain elements, and you can build the policies without any help of a developer. So this is also a maturity level of insurance organizations. They want to adopt this kind of platform, which is easy to maintain, and they don't need to go for a big investment, like hiring people, hiring all those things. And the embedded insurance, I'm coming to the questions. I see that a pop-up of a question, so I will come to that. Embedded insurance is also, so what is happening, like, you must have heard about app, Make My Trip, or Expedia.com, right? So Expedia, you will go and you will buy your flight ticket, and then it will come like, do you want to buy a travel insurance? So we'll click on travel insurance. It will launch. Everything will be launched to where? To a insurance company, right? It will open the insurance website. This is called the embedded insurance. But the benefit out of it is what? That there is a huge integration between both the system, is called the API integration, right? And then the data flows from Expedia or Make My Trip to the next website, the insurance company website, and then it all get pre-filled automatically. User don't need to do anything. It will all pre-filled: name, address, where he's traveling, what he's doing, how long he's going to stay. Everything will get pre-filled, and then the user will just go and see that, okay, now this is my price, buy it, and then he will buy it, and that data will reside into a, a other platform. So that is how the architectures are. But this user is so powerful in embedded insurance world that he or she can do whatever he wants to do. Like he wants to alter the policy, he doesn't need to call to the insurance organization. He will just simply go on an app, make the change, and issue the policy. So he will have a full control, and this is how this whole system of embedded insurance are pretty automated. It's called the straight through process. Okay, nobody will touch those. The only the insurer and the users, they will put something, they will request for the insurance policy, they will issue the policy by themselves, and then insurance company will just monitor the risk, because this is a low premium. Okay, so I will stop here. There are some question I can see here. So Shamiksha, do you have any?
Just there is right now only one question. If at all you have wish to finish your presentation, you finish it. Then we will have this question.
Okay. Sure. I'm just let me take a time check. It's a 4:31, so I can go a little bit more.
Yes.
Yeah. So in my opinion, if you want to build some capability or your understanding, build your understanding about all of these five things. I can't rate them that who is the most predominant technology where you should focus upon, but try to go through to all five of them and build one expertise to yourself. Even the low code no code, you start reading it, you will understand. So I think these are like pretty well crafted document, very thoughtful document we have done, looking at the future, not what we are doing it right now. Looking at the future, that how you can utilize these five things in your learning, that will help you to build you as a professional. Okay, so I think this is a very good slide, and there is still, like, there is alumni in this in my team. Vikas and Akhand, they have built this deck for me. Akhand is from NIA, so he is also, I think he should be here only. And Vikas also, he helped me to create this. So thank you for doing this, guys. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. So this is more about a detail level information, right? So I don't want to take you there. I will share this in a PDF version. You can go and do. But I want to stop somewhere where it will. I really want to hear your point of view, that what you think, that and what is your goal, how you want to achieve it, what it takes to do it. So this, I'm going like this. Next five slides are going to detail out all of these five key trends for us. So artificial intelligence, the market size, like, always big. So you look at artificial intelligence or metaverse also. So metaverse, you look at this, is a 1 year back, it was 13 billion market size. In 1 year, it went up almost like 10 times higher. And if you look at 2030, it's $5,000 billion business. We can do it. So this is the projection. We are not saying that we are going to achieve everything, but look at the market size, that how technology is shaping up the world. So this is about the metaverse and Internet of Things. I already talked about that. That smart homes, right? There are connected cars also. So Tesla is the classic example. Somebody should also do a study of that, how Tesla is doing their driverless car experiments. They are almost like more than 50% done with their driverless car. Only thing what is left over is that somebody is not sitting on the driver's seat, and they are sitting on the back as a rider. So that is that is where Tesla is doing the experiment. So it's a good case study. You can go ahead, and that will shape up a lot of things. So think about it, that if there is no driver on the front seat and everybody is a rider, then what kind of insurance you are going to offer? What coverage you are going to offer? Correct. So there is no fault, because all those the autonomous vehicles are running on the road. So there will be no accident. Only thing will happen, the data breach. If data breach happens, then there will be collision. But these are coming with a sophisticated technology. It's very hard to do those data breach. So in my opinion, like you should do some case studies. Always go smart underwriting also, how you are doing a smart underwriting these days. So you have seen that the underwriters, there are a lot of automation being happen through uh, legacy systems, the reverse engineering being done. Then the underwriters, they went into all those reverse engineering rules and they look at that what is needed for tomorrow or not, and then they consolidated everything. So underwriters, they don't want to touch this. So what the job they will do now, right? So underwriters are doing more sophisticated job. They are managing the bigger clients now. They are doing bigger risk underwriting. So their role has elevated in each organizations, being in operations or being in underwriting, being in actuarials. Their operations have increased sharply. Their elevations are more mature now. So this technology is not, in my opinion, is not putting people out of job. It's rather like creating a more responsible, accountable job for them. Right? Embedded insurance, I talked about. This is where, like, I think this should be for all of you. This is the trend which is going to be remain in next 3 years at least. Most of the people, they will have this concept now. We are building this. We have done this for last year. We are doing this year also. We have hearing from the ground, like a lot of international clients, they are having this embedded insurance concept now, right? So the market is pretty wide, and the way technology is all technology driven embedded insurance, right? You build the API gateway, you do the integration with the core data to UI, and then everything flows seamlessly. No intervention by the users. So that, I think you guys should spend time. Low code, no code, definitely is a good way to understand. So the market size is also pretty big, and it's going every year on year is almost like 25% they are increasing, right? So it's a plug and play kind of thing. So this is also like, this is little technical in nature, in understanding. I understand, but the moment you will start realizing that how a insurance contract is being written. So insurance contract is the business process level. If you look at the business process, is what in a policy issuance is the, you create an account, you create the insured details, you associate the location, you attach the coverages, you do the underwriting, and you get the price, and then you issue the policy, right? And then you do the billing and collections, and then you do the policy maintenance, and in the claims part you go. This is the life cycle. So these are the one I told you. There's look at the business process, the big business process, and now in each business process you have some kind of customization for each and everything. Low code, no code brings those kind of configurability in those. They make these independent modules for each of those business process, and then you can make the change on the go. There is no dependency. Like if I say, like if I want to introduce a new coverage, I don't need to wait for any other module to be. I can go ahead, make some changes, and deploy that code to the production. That is how this works. So as I think this is going to be my last slide for you. So technology, it's affecting the insurance value chain. So in a product design, underwriting. So in a product design, like in a the Internet of Things, they are bringing a lot of data and a lot of smart informations, intelligent information that helps to design the product really well. Even like going for the higher risk with a better risk coverage, these devices are helping us to do that. Underwriting is the big data analytics or predictive analytics, artificial intelligence. They are helping us to underwrite more through the system itself, right? Where we don't need the user or underwriter to do it. Marketing also, you will see that the we are doing the marketing very best, like target audience we find, and then this technology is helping the marketing strategy also. And definitely the distribution claims is the highest, like where I see the more you can buy policy from anywhere, but you always stick to the organizations they which are very fast into claim settlement. This is the area in my last experience, almost 18-19 years of experience. I have seen that this is where the insurance organizations, they want to scale their technology to have a very transparent claim settlement. They don't want to spend a huge lot of time and make customer pissed off. They want, if the claim is legitimate, then pay that immediately. Why we are waiting for it, right? So that's where the investments are going on. Not only in the claims, but claims is the most. This is where you can get the customer customer pulse. Like they will like it. That yeah, they will name it. That why Digit is so popular because of their ease of doing business. The moment you go, you feel like yeah, somebody's talking to me, right? When you go to the claims, you will feel that yeah, it's very easy, it's very intuitive. Like I will just submit the picture. They will ask that yeah, is this legitimate? Do you have any FIR copies? No. Okay, no problem. Submit it. So looks like technology is talking to them. This is how this is this will shape up. So I will stop for some time. So this is what I have explained you. Definitely, I will go to my anchor slide, and then I will request all of you that take your time to read all of those 5 areas. Spend time, do some Google research, or read some primary. If you get access to a primary research like Gartner or Selenet, even it doesn't matter that if you're not, but try to follow LinkedIn more. LinkedIn always make a 30 minutes habit to. If you don't go to WhatsApp, it's okay. But stopping yourself for to LinkedIn is not good, because that is a lot of things you will get out of it. So I already shared this deck with him. So I want to stop here, and I will take some questions. But I will leave other people, those who don't have any question, to at least like think about this. Like as I said, that there are two career opportunities, not just two, but I'm just trying to balance it. So one, you will go work for an insurance organization, or core insurance roles you'll do as an underwriter or sales or operations you will do, right? The other thing, you will go as a business consultant, and you will do a business analysis and so on. I would like to know, I will leave this question with you for now, for until I answer the rest of the questions. Think about it, that what does it take to be a successful consultant? So
Rajesh, you can stop sharing the PPT so we can come on the big screen. Yeah.
yeah.
So thank you very much for this very engaging discussion and very to the point. It was not cluttered about so many things. So finally, you have given them a task of understanding, knowing 5 things which are going to save their career. You are our senior alumni, so let me share a few facts to you, because we are moving in the same direction. I mean, this year you talked about embedded insurance. We'll be happy to know that we had sent 3 students for summer internship with Jopper, and all 3 got the PPO, have already started working, though they are still to clear their 6th semester examination.
Awesome.
For last 2 years, GoDigit has been recruiting 6 or 7 students from our campus, and all of them are being put into their BA profile. Last year, company like Infosys picked up 16 students in one goal. Maybe MSG took 4 or 5, CGI, then RMS. So companies are coming and they are picking our students. So even we are under, I'm not saying undue pressure, but under pressure, how to make our students ready for such kind of job. Because traditionally we have been giving much more emphasis on the insurance sector, insurance policy condition, different lines of business. But definitely things are changing. We have also introduced one 30-hour course on InsurTech. We call it Emerging Technology InsurTech. And luckily, we have been a academic partner of India InsurTech Association. So we do get such kind of lectures through them also on regular basis. So we are trying our best, and these initiatives are being accepted, recognized by the industry. But yeah, as you said, much more input is now required. So before we take these four questions which are lined up, one question from my side, because what do you expect for students like all these PGDM, IBM, who are right now being given much more emphasis on the policy condition and all that lines of business? I mean, is it the right input for them to get a consulting role in a company like Cognizant or otherwise? Or we have to change and give much more emphasis on technology and less on the traditional learning?
Yeah, that
This
definitely
question is
says.
for myself. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
asking
yeah,
this question.
yeah. No, this question being asked by many senior people. So I really appreciate your question. And like you have spent a lot of industry connects and still asking questions. So I will take that as a privilege to answer your question then. So basically, see, I will not say that your focus should lie towards the technology or do more study towards becoming oriented towards the business consulting. So even like I will tell you that the people in this call right now, from my team, they are purely from insurance organizations, and they know what underwriting means, what operations, policy conditions, endorsements, or any underwriting criteria. They know very well, and now they are doing the same thing here, being in a consultant, because they have to solve the problem for insurance organizations. Right? We are working, like I'm working for insurance company for last 20 years, solving their problems. So being on the other side of the other thing, that is good to understand this is a college, right? So college is all about the academics and also the practical knowledge, but academics more, right? So balance those learnings, that what is more about the functional, the core skill set, that will help you to talk to the business customers, because they don't know any IT part, they know only business. So if you know policy conditions, or if you know any how the product life cycles are, you are able to talk to them. But you should know technology also. So when you are talking and bringing the requirement to that developers, you can tell them into their way, right? So it's a mix of everything. And I think the more you do, the more you learn. So even like we also learned from here only, and then we went to the real world, and we start exploring, and then becoming like a IT consulting, and then learning never stop. So I think it's up to you. Somebody is really balance between both of the things, but don't give weightage to one area. Okay, so learning is all about holistic learning, rather than like a very niche doesn't help in a long way. But this is
So
my
looking
take.
for the
But
questions now. Uh, Nishant, you can take this question of Samiksha, please. Read on her behalf. There
I
are
can
five
uh, I
questions.
can do that. That's not a
Okay.
problem. I can do that. So
Okay.
Samiksha is asking that what are the biggest challenges of switching to and adopting insurtech in India? Not a challenge. It's all about your choice. Like if you understand insurance organizations, and you think that you have an appetite to be in a insurtech company. Insurtech company works in a technology driven. Like take a Digit example. Digit will say that this is all insurance. Now how you'll automate it? Put your mindset over there. So you do more technological, and you don't need to develop the technology. You need to give input to the developers to do that. So I don't think it's a problem,
Maybe I can
Samiksha.
supplement on her behalf. Perhaps her mind is, see, in any technology adoption, there are two ways. Either develop the capability in-house, or maybe getting a collaboration with a pure insurtech company, which can be your partner. So what kind of movement is going on right now in the industry? Are they focusing on developing everything inside? Like you said, GoDigit is doing everything inside.
Right.
Whereas other traditional company, maybe legacy company, may be taking the help of outsiders to address a particular situation. So what is the situation right now?
So it all depends on, as I said you, that there are three type of industry. One is the disruptors, one is the collaborators, and one the incumbent. Now these disruptors like Acco and Digit, they are compelling these incumbents to spend money in IT, because otherwise they will bring something and they will get popular in a night, right? So it's a and also say in when I was with Bajaj in 2003-5, then they have their in-house operation, in-house IT team, but they will not able to do each and everything. They need a bigger partner. Right now we are working with Cholamandalam to help like a CTO advisory. So everything, they one organization can't do each and everything, right? So they have to bring certain skill set from one organization, certain skill set they need to build, certain skill set they need to and do a consulting part. So it's on a ground on a even the bigger players like Chola Mandalam or ICICI Lombard, they are having a in-house operations, but they are bringing people like us, like Capgemini or BCG or ENY, to do some more strategic roles, more strategic initiatives.
Just there was a news yesterday that all the four general insurance company through their GIPSA,
Mm-hmm.
and I will read the headline itself. The headline says PSU insurer to digitize motor policy settlement to stay in race. So perhaps could be a good business opportunity for you people also. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can take the second question, sir.
Yeah, second question is Gitanjali Matai. I think her question is really into the technical, and I'm going to read it out. So she's asking that at what extent do the ethical concerns regarding the use of big data analytics and predictive modeling in the insurance industry, and such as the potential discrimination and invasion of the privacy, influence, adaptation, and implementation of such technology, and how can the industry mitigate these concerns while still leveraging the benefit of technology and advancement? Okay, so this is, I think, this is really a great question. I will answer few of the parts. I'm not following the last tail of this question. So, is it Gitanjali? If you can speak up, if
Can't
possible.
speak, she's not in this.
Okay, okay, no problem. So,
I mean, they are
so
not
I
allowed to speak.
Yeah, no problem. So basically, they are asking that the discrimination of invasion of privacy. So I personally, like, if you talk about the IoT devices where you are capturing their health their data or their medical records. So ideally, like we have seen, I understand your question now. So basically, you are talking more about that the data breach scenarios, how these things are happening, right? So recently, like during the COVID situation, also there was a data breach being happen, and every time it happens. But on a privacy level, the insurance organization, they maintain the very a high level of privacy, because look at their data. Like if you look at the more tier one companies like Hartford, Travelers, Aetna, or even United Healthcare, they are managing this data for last 200, 300 years. And how many data breach you have seen so far? So I think they take a lot of due diligence. They don't do it normally, and they don't even like they don't like the way Google reads your data, that where you are traveling, what you are using, and all those things. I don't think to that extent insurance organization track your records. So in a privacy part, the only fear what I see, that the data breach could happen, and the insurance companies, whatever the the information they have, it could be compromised. But the cases happens, but they have to manage those kind of these things keep happening. So uh,
As a country, we are lagging in that direction. Still, the data privacy bill is yet to be passed by the parliament. So I
right,
think country as a country as a whole, we are responsible more for that.
right.
Yeah, you can take next
Okay.
question.
Aditi is asking that how will social media be used beyond marketing in the insurance domain? So social media, like you must have seen, like it's not only about putting that. You look at this guy, Digit Insurance, right? The way they post their their social media post on LinkedIn, you will see that every time they will teach you something, right? So becomes a social responsibility also for them, that and their core principle, if you go and read their core principle also, they say that I want to educate my users, right? Or my the insurance as an insurance carrier, my responsibility is to teach insurance to the whole world, right? This is how they do. So the moment you will go to their website, they will start popping up a lot of information for you. So it's not just the marketing, but there is a sincere effort. What we have seen, that they are trying to educate customer that why insurance is important for you, or what kind of coverage you should take, what kind of recommendations we could make. So this is how I'll answer
I
your
think the
questions.
biggest example is the use of WhatsApp. It's not no more used for the marketing, but it is being used as a platform for communication with the customer. And right now we do get our policy copy, PDF copy of the policy
Mhm.
straight in our WhatsApp inbox.
Right, right.
So, I mean, with the passage of time, things will improve. Basically, these are all means of communication. So whether you are using it for marketing purpose or servicing purpose or claim settlement purpose, choice is
Right,
yours. How are you going to utilize it?
right, 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 right. Absolutely. So next question is from Utkarsh. And I think I answered these questions before also, that they are not underwriters or operations. They are not going to be replaced by this technology. Technology is all about that. It's making a super rich decision making, because as I said, that the way insurance company makes the profit is that what is their underwriting profitable, parameters, and that's where technology is helping them. So these underwriters will do more account management. They will look at, say, like they will look at more high profile customers. uh, right now they are buying only fire policy. Tomorrow they will buy, even like this account manager could help them to get some more untouched insurance also. So I think underwriters, I'm not sure that you have seen they are getting fired or not, but this, I've not seen underwriter they are losing their job. Rather, like they're getting elevated. They are becoming a product managers also. They understand product really well, so they become like a product managers, or they are building new as a small product. Even they are able to decompose a complex programs into a small programs. That's how they are working. Next one is Himanshu. So Himanshu is asking that what do you think the insurance industry is still seen by some of the second-rate career? Acha, that is a great question, by the way. I will tell you, like this is not the problem what you are saying. This is where I got the same feedback when I was in US, and even the college graduate, they are joining as a a first placement, and they start screaming after some, that what is happening, I don't have any fun with this job and this that. I think it's all about your choice. Somebody really get very happy to get into an insurance organization, being an underwriter or actuarials. So definitely, sometimes back, like I will say that 10 years back, they were considered that getting a placement from top BA schools is a second-rate career choice. I think in today's world, it's insurance organization itself that they have changed. I went to Swiss Re office last month, and for one CIO pitch, and the office is so great. Like I thought, why I'm not in this office now, right? So the culture has changed in this insurance organization. They are like more appealing, and if you get a placement, you go in Digit Insurance. All of them are IMs or IITNs, right? Most of the people, they'll see senior most people. So things have changed. The startup culture India is changing. Every time they're changing. So I think I will not rate this as second rate career option. Rather, I will say that it's changing. Like I will love to work for an insurance company at some point of time. Okay. Next question I will take. What are the emerging risks which you have observed into the recent years? So this is also a great question. Like I'm really glad that these questions are coming. So pointed questions. So really, like looks like the studies are going really well. So many congratulations on that.
All
So
our residents only so
yeah,
far.
yeah. So that risk is basically. Uh, in last 2-3 years, if you start looking at that, COVID was such a risk that nobody imagined, right? So the natural calamities there is not in control. Even the reinsurance organization, they made a huge losses, right? So uh, uncertainty is definitely there, not just the natural one, but also the man-made. If you look at the war scenarios for last 2 years, there is going, there is no outcome is going to come through Ukraine war, right? So that is an uncertainty. Like the market is going up and down, inflation is super high. This all risk is not just the risk to which you insured, but also the market risk are pretty much, because the way inflation is there, insurance organizations are really hard to make those margins. So we are seeing this kind of more risk, that how we can also, one thing we have seen in insurance organization is that they are really care about their technology these days, because they know that if they don't have a sustainable business model, they will not able to accelerate into the marketplace. They will gone, they will be wiped out in a matter of few weeks or two or a month. So that's why they, the CIOs, they are running around us that, hey, can you help me, what should I do? I have my what system to rate the business. I have all the money, but how should I spend, right? So risk is there, from a technology perspective, from the market perspective, and I think people are looking into more detailed way these days. Great question, Karthik. Very good question. How can we introduce technology in a niche domain like liability insurance? You can do it. Technology is nothing to do with the LOBs. Liability is all liability, right? You can have so property and liability, both of them as an insurance line of business. So it doesn't matter that it's a liability or a property or any workers' compensation or a fire or a technology, all about seamless process. So next question, Parth, you have how you would suggest that we can use technology in minimizing frauds in yeah, so that is same thing like which we told, the you are making your more smarter AI ML, you are feeding a lot of data to them, so your AI framework is getting more smarter, so that's way like you are balancing those things. So it's not just limited to crop insurance, but also the fraud, the fraud will happen primarily into auto insurance, because that is the one where most of the insurance companies, their revenue come from that channel. Crop is also there. So but fraud detection is the mechanics for the claim FNL. Okay, so claim flow there, that is you need to have this kind of AI and ML to understand, give them more pictures, data, so they can make more smarter decisions to your machine. All right, so
we have taken all the 8 questions which came, and I have also put a notice that no further question.
Okay. No question, yeah.
So time limit we wish to maintain. It is more than 1 hour now.
Right.
So thank you, Rajesh ji, for all this engaging session, and it was great that you, being a senior alumni, was available for your juniors to guide and help them. And they have got every right to connect with you on LinkedIn and even ask question in their personal capacity. This platform need not be required for such conversation. I mean, if they wish to have any guidance from your side. So now I will request Hitesi, the other member in this group, executive member of Club in Most, to propose a proper and formal vote of thanks.
So, on the behalf of our club and Moss of BIMTech, I extend my heartiest vote of thanks to you, sir, for sparing time from your busiest schedule to grace the session. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts about technology in insurance industry. You told us about the current trends and the future projection, and this will surely be going to encourage us in our future industry exposure. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. Also, my gratitude to our club mentor and faculty, Mr. Manoj Pandey sir, for allowing us to grab this opportunity to hear you, and to all the participants for gracing the occasion. and surely Mr. Nishant sir, the manager of our IT department, for the smooth conduct of the session. Thank you so much, sir.
थैंक यू हितेश जी। राजेश जी, हमारे वर्चुअल बैकग्राउंड में जो फोटोग्राफ है अपने इंस्टीट्यूट का ही फोटो है।
Yeah. That's what like is looking so big. We never. I think we are the last batch in Push Vihar, and after that everything being
Yeah, the
shifted
campus
here.
shifted here in 2004. So you, by the time you were passed out, so
Right,
kindly
right,
take a
right.
visit to the campus whenever you are in Delhi and be our guest. We have a beautiful guest house over in the campus.
Right.
This is one of the selling point of BIMTech. No, we have a beautiful campus.
Right. No.
So please come with family. You are
Yeah,
most
sure.
welcome. And thank you very much for accepting our invitation and spending your time.
Anytime. And all the best to all of you. There are a lot of things to learn, explore, and keep talking to each other. That is the best way to learn. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll sign off.
Thank you. Thank you.